The Trial of Fate, Kyan, Sitt, Thar, and the Arandama Spear. In the golden age of the Bagan dynasty, where temples rose like mountains and the Irrawaddy River whispered stories to the wind, there lived a prince named Kyan, Sitt, Thar, noble, valiant, and beloved by the people. He was the son of King Anurata, the first great unifier of Myanmar, a warrior king guided by the newly embraced Theravada Buddhism. But beneath the harmony of the kingdom stirred a storm. Whispers wound through the palace walls like shadows. Kyan, Sitt, Thar had been seen consorting with one of the king's junior queens, a consort of surpassing beauty. Some say it was love, others call it treachery. Regardless of motive, the deed was forbidden. The king's judgment. When King Anurata learned of the betrayal, his wrath thundered through the halls of the palace like a monsoon. Tradition dictated death, yet the king was torn. Kyan, Sitt, Thar was not just his son, he was his best general, the one who had crushed enemies on horseback and bled for the glory of Bagan. So the king summoned his court, his son, and his most trusted ministers to the great Tharapa gate. He held in his hand the legendary Arandama Spear, a weapon passed down through generations of warrior kings. It was said to possess divine justice. It would not strike the innocent, no matter how it was thrown. Before the crowd, King Anurata raised his voice. "Let fate speak. If my son is guilty of betrayal, let the Arandama find its mark. But if he is innocent, or if mercy lives in his path, may it spare him." The moment of fate. The plaza was silent as the grave. Kyan, Sitt, Thar stood tall, hands bound, not begging, not weeping. He did not flinch. King Anurata hurled the Arandama with all his might, its blade spinning in the sun like a falling star. The spear whistled through the air, then froze mid-flight, as if caught by unseen hands. It veered to the left, landing harmlessly on the ground beside the prince. Gasps broke out. Was it divine intervention? Was it karma? Or had the bond between father and son bent the very will of the gods? The king fell to his knees. His hand shook. His eyes, once burning with anger, now filled with tears. "The heavens have spoken," he declared. "You are not to die this day, my son." Aftermath. Though he was spared, Kyan, Sitt, Thar was banished from the palace. He roamed the borders of the empire, learning the suffering of the people and the weight of power. Years later, after King Anurata's death, Kyan, Sitt, Thar returned not as a prince, but as a wise and tempered ruler, ascending the throne as one of Bagan's greatest kings. He expanded the kingdom, built temples of stunning devotion, including the famed Ananda Temple, and ruled with justice, forever shaped by the trial of the Arandama Spear. Legacy. To this day, in the heart of Myanmar, the story is whispered. A king who chose fate over rage. A prince who survived death. And a spear that knew the truth.